Halo Combat Evolved shook the core of the gaming industry when it was first launched. It contained some of the most iconic and unforgettable moments in its campaign, which most Halo fans can still remember years after playing. Every single Halo fan has that one campaign level which they claim is the best level in the game. Over the years of growing up amongst fellow Halo fans, I never really hear about the Silent Cartographer, the iconic level. All I hear is that it's awesome, and that's pretty much it. But I don't like it. The Silent Cartographer opens up in a very cool way. The Master Chief is aboard a Pelican along with a bunch of UNSC Marines on the way to a large island where the Silent Cartographer lies beneath. In case you don't know, the Silent Cartographer is the map room for the Halo Ring, or installation. It can tell you every bit of the installation above or below ground. So essentially, it's a map. The UNSC and Big Boy Chief attack the Covenant-controlled island to get to the Cartographer. That's pretty much the whole point of the mission, but why don't I like it? Well, it's not so much the point of the mission, it's the execution. As soon as the Pelicans land, you hit the beach running, blasting any Covenant soldiers that stand between you and completing the objective. Right after this beach assault, you hop into a Warthog and push forward. You make your way to the facility where the map room is below. You shoot your way through to be immediately halted by an elite shutting the door in your face. Cortana then tells you that we need to find the security override to get the main door that was shut open. So you have to travel across the island to the substation, clear it out, unlock the main facility, and trek back to finally get into that locked door. The entire trek just feels useless and boring. Nothing but going to point A and then point B and then back to point A. I like that the map room has this two-step system. I just never expected to be going through like Google's two-step verification. I just feel like it should have been more action-packed, you know? Maybe the doors lock on you and you still have to get to the substation, but in between is another beachhead where you have to tear through the waves of the Covenant, even more than the first one due to the importance of the Cartographer. One final effort of the Covenant stopping you from getting into those doors. Just an example, of course. Instead, they made backtracking what it usually is, boring. Now, it's not as bad as the backtracking in the first Dead Space, for example, but I'm just not a fan of backtracking, period, and this is no exception. Once you finally get to the map room and activate the holo panel that sits in front of you, you discover the location of the installation's control room, which is why you were looking for this map room in the first place. Once that's out of the way, you head out of the facility and request pickup from Echo 419 to begin your journey to the control center. Cortana delivers 419 the coordinates she received from the map room, revealing that the first step is to head underground on the same island. Halo has a complex structure underneath its beautiful landscape, and that's where you will head next. And that concludes this mission. Now let me make it clear, I have no issues with this level existing. I understand the importance of finding the control room for Halo. I understand that the facility on the island has a good security system, and that the UNSC don't have the firepower to just blow through the doors and cut out the security override part altogether. I just feel like it could have been executed in a much more interesting way. If the Covenant are serious about this map room and supposedly heavily guarding it, why doesn't it feel like it? Well, I did think the beach intro was fun. Even that felt like a 30-second max shootout. Actually, every Covenant encounter in this mission feels like that beachhead fight, just much less interesting. All of this on top of the backtracking left me with negative opinions for the Silent Cartographer.